it's an honor to be with you. It's been a few years now that I first heard of Jonah.
12 or 13, I first saw Sharkwater. And that was, I mean, a real eye-opener for me. I just had this dream. I wanted to work with Rob Stewart. And a lot of people would have thought that was an impossible dream. But I really, really, really wanted to work with Rob. So I just sent emails everywhere I possibly could. Any place that had anything to do with him, I just begged. And then one day, we had already talked a couple times by emails, but it was nothing major. And then one day, just out of nowhere, he's like, hey buddy, we're working on this project about the Battle Falls. Want to come up to my cottage and collaborate on it? I was like, whoa, that came out of nowhere. That's amazing. And so I went up to his cottage, and right before I got there in the evening, and then right before I was about to go to bed, the fire alarm started beeping. And I didn't know what to do. He just came running up the stairs. He jumped on the railing and just punched it off the ceiling. And it just fell straight to the first floor and smashed. And I was there. I was this like 14-year-old kid. He was my hero, and I'm just there like, whoa, this guy really is a ninja. Like, and like this was the real deal. This was amazing. I was just starstruck. To me, I mean, that little story it's a small thing, but to me that represented Rob so much. He, whatever the issue was, whether it was shark finning or this fire alarm, he had this unique way of tackling the problem. And that's what made him. He did it his own way, and he just did it, as George just told me. He really believed in that.
He finally turned up at an event back in Canada, and I finally got to meet. In a short period of time, we became, fast love friends and worked together really well. When the Battle Falls group came to Rob, Rob had a cottage near Bala, so it made some sense. And Rob said, geez, I'm all over the world filming, but I have a guy for you, Jonah. So the rest is kind of history. Every once in a while, people, ask what it takes to bring up someone like Rob, and I think Rob actually brought himself up. He was pretty strong-minded. But one of the things is, a suggestion would be, let them try everything. And, when they find their passion, you feed that passion, as Jonah has done. I know your parents have been super supportive. I met his mom again in the lobby, and I think every event that Jonah was at, your mom was there with you too. Except for the last one when we went down to do the christening of the Sharkwater boat. And she was on the phone making sure that Jonah would be safe, and he roamed around with an entire entourage. So support and feeding that passion comes in different forms. Rob always believed that one person can change the world. And thank you so much to Planet and Focus for naming this award after Rob. I'm so sad he's not here, but he would have been so proud to have received it.
And we continue to knock at your doors that you have yet to answer. Sweet land of liberty, what have you given to thee? Years of hope, and your forearm or a noose around my throat. America, America, God shed his grace on thee. But somehow or another, you seem to have forgot about me. No, I can't see. You redline me, oh say, can you see the detriment that you have brought unto thee? You criminalize and demonize my looks. You remove me from your books, but still I rise to claim the prize that was promised to me by the powers that be. Equal rights, jobs, and liberty. Hell motherfucking no, I can't see. Would you be able to see? If you're not at the table, you're on the menu. Being healthy is freedom, which is pretty damn hard to come by, as you can see from the film, in areas, not just here, but all around the world. We have to change that. getting healthy should not be an act of defiance, but it is now. It's a form of resistance. Growing your own food is the new revolution. How do you live well if everything around you is killing you? How do you live well if the tools are not provided? Right, I guess I need to give you guys some context to this, these slides. This is how my garden started, and this is how it is kind of like now. This is what you call changing the ecosystem, and this is by design, just like everything else, just like the trash is by design, just like the alcohol in the neighborhoods are by design, just like the streets are by design. How do you live well if everything around you is unhealthy? If everything you put in your body and on your body is damaging and destroying you?